Hey, everybody! We're back. Oh my gosh, we are so excited for this Free Jewels night. We are live stream. We're live streaming a whole bunch of places, Jamie. We're on the page, we're in the group, we're all over.
So exciting. This is such a great night. I love it.
So exciting. Now, if you're watching this from somewhere that you see a share button, go ahead and click share in case there's somebody that might want to check this out and get in on winning some free jewelry with us. And as always, tag your stylist so that he or she knows that you're watching, because we are so excited to share a little bit about Park Lane with you tonight and see if maybe it might be something that is right for you. Tell us about what are some of the things you are loving about our Luck of the Stylish event. Last night was so much fun. Jamie, did you see how many people were on that live?
Can't even. There were so many people on there. It was amazing.
I know we've been all so busy, like doing your carts and setting up all of your orders. Now we have a deal of the day that you can get in on. We have the Sparkle Box bracelet that you can get in on. There's been so many ways to get into all of our grand prize raffles. So, and the deadline for getting in on the raffles is Tuesday night. So if you are going to be placing an order or booking your show to get in on that, then by all means, get with your stylist, tag them, or shoot them a message so that we can take care of you. But tonight is all about sharing a little bit about Park Lane in case you're having so much fun with us that you think maybe you'd like to be around with us even more. So my name is Michele Zito. I am here with Sales Vice President Jamie Papa, and we are going to, I think we're going to answer their four main questions, right, Jamie?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, as we're getting started, we're going to take you through what we find to be the four main questions that people ask. But by all means, please go ahead and put any questions that are already on the top of your head here in the comments. We'll keep an eye on that as well. That way, in case we miss what you're asking, we can, check that out as we go through this. But also, let me know in the comments. Let us know in the comments as we get started here. If you had an extra $600 every single month coming into your household, what would you use it for? So $600 extra in March, $600 again in April, $600 again in May. What would you be using that $600 for? I'm curious to see what you all say. All right, Jamie. So what do you say we go ahead and get started?
Yeah, absolutely. So, one of the questions people always ask us is why direct sales? So, yeah.
Yeah, that is a really common question. And there's even a lot of misconceptions around it. But what direct sales enables us to do is to run a business around the life you're already living. So if you work full time, can you let us know in the comments that you work full time? Do you already work part time? Are you a mom running to activities with your kids? Do you volunteer in your community? Do you take care of pets? Do you take care of elderly parents? Do you have just all of these other responsibilities that we have? We all have tons of responsibilities. And especially when you already have a boss, if you have a regular job, the last thing you need in your life is another boss, right? And if you have kids, you have multiple bosses.
Don't we know that all too well?
So with that, direct sales allows you to work in those pockets of time, the times around maybe the hours you already work, the things your kids have, the times that you're driving places, the times that you're sitting in waiting rooms and doctor's offices, and all these times where maybe you're spending time scrolling on your phone and not making any money, when in fact, maybe you could be making some money in that exact same pocket of time. So you'll see so many financial advisors over the years, from Susie Orman to Warren Buffett, have really spoken so highly of direct sales, especially of party plan direct sales, which is what we are here. So that is just, it's definitely been hugely beneficial for me all these years. My kids are in their 20s now, but I started when they were babies, when all I had was one baby, and now I have 3 young adults. And I know that's been the case for you as well.
Yes, absolutely. So I have three kids right now. Basically a set of Irish triplets is what I have. My kids are all 17 months apart. So I have a 10, 11, and a 13-year-old, and they keep me busy. They keep me very busy. So, this is so great. And this is why I think I love this so much too, is because it fits into all the nooks and crannies of our day. And it lets me do the things that I enjoy to do and the things I love all, in the same time, and to make money doing it. I mean, how amazing is that?
Absolutely. Love it.
Love
Love
it.
it. All right. So that should answer why direct sales.
Yeah. So why jewelry, Michelle?
Yeah, that's a big one too, because obviously we all know there's a million things out there that you can sell, right? There's direct sales companies for literally every product on the face of the earth. But why jewelry? So I know that we're definitely like speaking to the choir here. Those watching are already jewelry lovers, right? And so many of you are in the habit of spending money with us, and you might find it a refreshing change to make some money with us along the way as well. So certainly that's part of it. But why jewelry as a product? So something to keep in mind. Jewelry is something that has been in existence forever. If we go to King Tut's tomb, we're finding jewelry, and jewelry is not going anywhere. Whether it's something that is from the Depression to any recession, women especially, are still buying jewelry. It's a feel-good purchase that can bring you so much joy just from a $20 new pair of earrings, just from a ring that you get to glance down multiple times a day. There are always holidays and birthdays and celebrations happening, and new clothing being purchased that need new jewelry to go with it. It's just a purchase that everyone enjoys making and wearing. From a business standpoint, jewelry is easy to ship, it's easy to store, and as a result, Park Lane, when Shirley and Arthur started this business when they were 16 years old. Well, Shirley at least was 16. They hired 3 different business coaches to determine what would be the best product to carry. And all 3 of them separately, unbeknownst to each other, answered jewelry for this reason. So with that, they were able to really build a thriving business, knowing that the product was the right product to begin with.
Yeah, no, it's true. I mean, I love getting those blue boxes in the mail. And this actually just came this week. I got a crest ring today. So, we're just loving jewelry. I mean, who doesn't love getting a new piece of jewelry to wear with a new shirt or something? It's just so fun. I love it.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I love it. It's amazing. And it's been so fun. It really has. Everyone that sees it just is so happy to see it. So why Park Lane?
And that's really the crux of the question, right? Because there's even other jewelry companies, right? But why choose Park Lane over any of the other jewelry companies?
Right.
Not that there are that many left at this point, but jewelry is really, Park Lane Jewelry has been started the right way from the beginning. So as I was saying before, Shirley and Arthur, the family hired those consultants that decided that jewelry was the way to go. So with that, they were able to start their whole entire business with, I think it was about a $5,000 starter investment. Wow. And at all times, they reinvested the money into the company, not taking a profit for many years, so that they could have even more selection, so that they could be priced right, so that they could offer programs to stylists. At the time when they were starting, there were other jewelry companies. And someone said to Arthur, well, how are you going to get people to sell your jewelry as opposed to someone else? And he said, well, I'm going to pay them more. And that's really what we've seen as an absolute truth. So Park Lane has unbelievable programs. Now, if we were to look at the programs that we have here, just as an overview, many of you that are watching have already taken advantage of the first one, which is the customer program, right? So Jamie, right? Do people not love our customer program?
Oh my gosh. The customer program is just so amazing. It's so generous. And everyone that I talk to says, are you serious? I get all of this? I can have
Right?
all of that. Like, you're kidding. Like, I didn't expect this. And they always, every party is the same. Oh, well, I want more pieces now off my wish list because I can do that. So
That's
it's nice.
exactly what
Yeah,
happens.
it's
People are
really
like,
amazing.
oh wait, I only had to pay half for that. Let me add one
Yeah.
on. Oh wait, I get a bonus item too. I thought
Yeah.
I was going to be able to
I mean,
get that
that's
in
why
person.
I loved it too. You know, being a mom, like you want to be able to do things for yourself, but you still have to do things for your kids. So now you can do both. It's such an amazing thing.
Right. So now, if you've taken advantage of our customer program, let's say for a special color impression bracelet and you grabbed it as a style drop, let us know style drop in the comments. If you've ever bought a bonus item, gotten a $200 piece for $30 because of, shopping that buy two, get four sale, let us know that in the comments. Now, all of that makes us have happy customers. Okay, so that's the customer program. Now, next thing, let's think about, we know women love to shop on sale. We all love to shop on sale, right? Now, we know two things about women. One is that we love to shop on sale, but two is that we love to tell our friends about great deals.
So true.
Right? Haven't you seen that? Like, you'll be at Kohl's and you'll say, oh my gosh, the good black leggings are on sale. And you're texting your group chat about the good black leggings that are on sale.
I do it all the time. Yeah, I'm always doing it.
Right? But the kids like a good deal, even on, I send pictures of to my mother from like the grocery store for the big container of ricotta cheese. Yeah. And you're like, Ma, the good ricotta's on sale for the giant one.
It's so true. We do it all the time.
Right. But yet, if we were to bring in 10 of our friends to Kohl's and we were to let all different people, and I guess I shouldn't just single out, to a store, and we were to let all 10 of our friends shop with us for these throw pillows that we've been wanting, and everyone spent $40 on throw pillows, 10 friends go through. When you went up to the register, if you said, hi, I brought 10 friends to shop here, but so can I now get my $400 in shopping credit? You'd be like, what?
Like, thank you very much. Have a nice day.
So they're like, security to aisle 5. They're not giving you a $400 shopping spree for bringing in your friends. But yet that's exactly what Park Lane does. We give free shopping credit to our hostesses who so graciously let us share the customer sale that they enjoyed at the previous party with their family and friends. And that's what helps us grow our business, right?
It's true. I mean, I have a customer from this weekend that hosts a party, and that's exactly what she got. And this is what she's putting together now. She's like, you mean I get all of this jewelry that I wanted now from this credit? Said, yes, you do. You do.
Right. And from that party, you had girls book their own parties because there were so many things they liked and so on and so forth. We don't just do parties for friends and family forever. You're meeting complete strangers that want that free jewelry, that want the service of us coming in and showing the jewelry, giving the style tips, whether it's on Facebook Live, whether it's in person, whether it's in a restaurant, whether it's on Zoom. There's so many opportunities. And then they're rewarded with that giant shopping spree, which is the brilliance of Party Plan, because that allows each of us to have a hostess, again, so graciously deliver their friends and family to us and say, I loved the sale. I love the jewelry. Please wow my friends and family as well. So now with the success of those two programs, that's what allows us to be those well-paid stylists that Arthur talked about in 1955 when he said, I'm going to pay them more. So here at Park Lane, we are starting at 30% and going up as high as 50% on personal sales. We earn as leaders, as you grow your team, you're paid infinitely deep on your team. So there are many party plans out there that you have to have a certain structure or they cut you off at a certain level of people on your team. That does not happen here. If your line goes 350 people deep, you're getting paid on 350 people's sales. And as you continue on up through the ranks, that does not change. It doesn't ever be, that's just how it is. And we do not demote here. So once you achieve a level here at Park Lane, or when you are assigned a level at Park Lane, if you come in through our direct appoint program, you don't ever demote. And I know that there's people out there that have tried a direct sales business, had some achievements, and then had those perks of those achievements taken away because of what other people decided that the business wasn't right for them, or just, wasn't for them. And now somehow that made you lose what you worked for. That does not happen here. No demotions. Whatever perks you earn, you keep those perks. The only direction you can go from there is up. Park Lane has the Mercedes car program available to all leaders, not just executive leaders. We have 2 travel trips a year. In fact, we're leaving for Paris in 2 days.
That's so exciting.
Paris is coming. We have the trip to Ireland that we earn coming up in September. And right now, we are earning a trip to St. Thomas. Love a tropical trip. I can't wait to take this trip with Jamie and so many others on the team. And we're working on that right now. So if you love free travel, this is also something that is going to be amazing for you. Now, we do also earn, I see that we have here, we've had some questions about like, how much jewelry do you have to buy and things like that. We earn through yet another program. I said Park Lane has amazing programs. Our programs allow you to earn up to $1,100 worth of jewelry plus every single month. And Jamie was just saying she just got another box today.
Yeah, I mean, this came Saturday. This is the Esme necklace. This was part of my free jewelry that I earned. Today I had a whole box full of free jewelry. Like, it's just so fun. But yeah, no, it's really been incredible.
Amazing. So if you think that you would like to have a steady stream of jewelry coming into your home for free for a change, again, something to think about, because Park Lane knows you're joining this business to make money, not to spend it. So instead of using your commission to buy things, no, we earn those samples. To be clear, because I know this is a question as well, definitely understand that there's a difference between businesses where you have to keep stock and businesses where you're showing samples. So at my parties, let's say I'm showing this set of necklaces, right? If someone purchases this, they're checking out on a shopping link that has these necklaces in it. They enter their own payment and it ships directly to that customer. I am not now packing these pieces up using my own resources to box it and tag it and mail it and everything else. Park Lane is doing that. I'm not waiting for people to reimburse me for money that I'm laying out. That's a big difference. When you sell something that you have to stock, your profits are eaten up, sitting on the shelves in your home. What if you bought jewelry that people didn't end up wanting? Now, what do you do with those pieces? We're showing samples and people order what they want using their form of payment.
So nice. It really is so true. And they're just so generous to all of us. And we're able to earn all these pieces that we can now share with so many people.
Yep. And if we choose to do raffles, giveaways, etc., again, it's not costing us a fortune to do that. You can use jewelry that you earn in order to do those types of extras. So I'm sure that many of you have been the recipient. How many of you have won or received a giveaway or an extra gift from your stylist? Let us know in the comments, because that's how we do it. We're not spending all of our commission on these giveaways. We are using the investment that Park Lane makes in us to thank you and invest in you, our very valued customers. So our programs are just amazing. Just amazing.
Yeah, I love it. So Michele, so why now? So if someone is thinking about this, why is now the time to do this?
Well, you know what, Jamie? I think I'm going to turn that one back to you. So many of you may be seeing Jamie for the first time. She joined us just within this last month, and Jamie joined Park Lane through our Direct to Point program. So when you're joining Park Lane, most people join as a stylist. And, base level, you make your 30% commission. We train you on everything to do, and you build up from there. Others, however, come to us through a direct appoint program where if you've had extensive experience building a team and training others, then you're interviewed to perhaps be assigned a leadership level and start at the level of perks that's commensurate to the experience that you have in the company that you're currently with. And that's actually exactly what happened with Jamie. So that's how she's new, but also a sales VP. And I hope that that actually makes sense. It's crazy how this is not commonplace in other direct sales companies,
It's
because
not.
if
No.
TD Bank needed a president and they went to Chase and recruited the president of Chase, they wouldn't say, you know what, though? We need you to be a teller first for a while. I'm like, no, I've had the experience of being the president of the bank. So we apply that very normal, very logical plan here as well. So why did you choose now, Jamie?
So, it's funny actually. My husband actually was the one that said to me, you love jewelry, you love accessories. Like, this is so you. Why don't you do this? And, I've had years of experience in direct sales and leadership and things like that. And I said, you know what? This is the right time for me. I'm going to do this. I said, I really do love this. I love watching, Michelle's lives and all of her jewelry. And I could see myself really doing this. So that's what I did. We did a launch party. Everything was incredible. I booked a bunch of shows, even from my first party. And since then, I've even booked even more shows.
Yes.
It's been so fun. Every time I go somewhere, everyone is like, wow, you look so happy. You look like you're really enjoying yourself and you're having a good time. And that's what it's about, giving somebody a night out, some mamas out, with their friends and treating themselves to something beautiful. And it's just been a lot of fun. I really enjoy it.
It makes me so happy. And I just absolutely love to see like the legitimate like joy in your face. It's so fun, especially if you've had, like, some of you may be having some sort of experience that isn't the experience that you were having at one time, or maybe your experience was years ago. And I'm talking whether it was any kind of direct sales experience, whether you tried something for 5 minutes or you tried something for 5 years. But, one of the reasons I asked at the beginning is, what would you spend $600 on if you had it coming in every single month? Is that Susie Orman talked about one time that the average amount that an American family is struggling by is $600. And that if they had just $600 more, the credit card would be so much less out of control, or they'd be able to say yes when their kids said, Mom, can we XYZ, whatever it is. So, and $600 happened to be the exact same amount that I needed in the year 2000 when I started in direct sales. So when I started doing home parties, I was a teacher on maternity leave, and summer was coming, and I was like, I wanted to continue to be a teacher on maternity leave is really what it was. And I had hosted a home party that previous year, and the girl that did my party was in Park Lane. She had told me she made $200 doing my party. And I was like, So my husband and I discussed that I guess if I did 3 parties in a month, I would make that $600. I would be able to pay the Cobra and I could continue to stay home. So that's what I did. I bought a kit. I did 3 parties in June of 2000 and I made $604.62. And my husband and I were like, high five, because we couldn't believe that it was actually that simple. But then, of course, we also said, I was like, well, then maybe I can make $1,000. I only left the house 3 times the whole entire month. I could do like 2 more. It was pretty fun. So the next month I did 2 more parties and I made $1,000. And I was like, oh my gosh, the month after that, somebody wanted to join. And I was like, oh, wait, you get more money for that? I would have did that sooner had I known. So, but, so as it turned out, I was already pregnant again and in no way would have been able to go back to school the next year, even if I was going to. So ended up staying on that path for 14 years with a 3rd baby as well. Like Jamie, my 3 kids are real close in age. And then at the 14-year mark is where Park Lane called me, asked if I wanted to come here. And I've been here for the last 10. So with that, like, what is it that you want to pay for? What is that $600? Because I know I saw some student debt in the comments. We have, like Jennifer Ewert pops into mind. She came to Park Lane, never sold anything in her whole life, has promoted from starting as a stylist all the way to senior division, and has paid off not only both her and her husband's student loans, but they paid for her husband's master's degree that he finished last year, cash, no additional debt. I saw many of you say about credit cards. You wouldn't believe the mountain of credit cards that my husband and I paid off, and many others. Somebody like Joy Widgeon, who started here, she wanted fun money. She wanted travel money. She did it alongside her full-time job. Twice in the last couple of years, her full-time job has either excessed or reduced her hours, and she used that to ramp up her business. She's promoted to upper level leader. She's going to Paris in 2 days, and it has changed her life. We have homeschooling moms all throughout the country who are using the time that they are home with their children to have an income alongside doing those homeschooling activities and lessons. We have so many people we have quite a few. I know Sylvia and Beth, right off the top of my head, both work in education, both get paid once a month.
I was one of those once a month people when I worked full time. I don't think I ever told you that, Michele.
You did not.
No, I didn't. And that's how we lived for, 10 years before I stopped working out of my house full time. And it really forces you to budget. I mean, I got paid once a month and that was it. Even like your point of the $600, like I think of just things our kids need. So this week alone, we had 2 field trips we had to pay for. That came to $600 for 2 kids to go on school field trips. So, think about that. If you didn't have that extra income coming in, like how were you going to pay for those extra things that they need or any extras? I mean, here comes sports season. So all the spring sports are coming. Here comes the summer months. What are you going to do with your kids this summer? They're going to ask to go places and do things. And, how are you going to pay for all those extras? Especially, a lot of teachers and things like that are not working in the summer and they get a check and they're forced to budget that check. So how nice would it be to have an extra income coming in to be able to do that? So many avenues.
All 100% true, and all the exact answers to the why now. Now, in addition, we do have extra bonus impression bracelet going into kits right now. So I know that I saw some questions go by about the cost of the kit. No one loses money trying Park Lane, because here's what we're going to do. We are going to get you your kit. It's only $99, and for that, you receive $500 worth of jewelry of your choice, amazing, a bonus impression bracelet, and your website for the entire year. However, what we do for you is we do a party for you that is then considered your launch party. So if you already have a party open with your stylist right now, it would actually be crazy to not take us up on this, because at the end of the party, we simply tell you the commission on this party is $285. Your sister wants it a party. Your neighbor wants it a party. You earned $550 in credit, blah, blah, blah. You get all the jewelry credit, all the host stuff. But if you also want the paycheck, you also want to make money at those future parties moving forward, let us order you that kit. And then your commission back is always more than the $99 you're spending on the kit. So you're probably getting paid back for your host order and your kit.
So true. It's so true.
And then you can try the business. If it's for you, look what an amazing discovery you made. And if it's not for you, that's what you tell us. You know what, Jamie, this wasn't for me. I'm glad I tried. Please take all my parties back. And then that's it. You go back to being a customer again. No big deal. We call that a decider party. If you feel like you still need to decide, then just get a party on the calendar with your stylist. We can make it a decider party. You can decide a little later. But if you know you want to join, then we're still setting up a party because we want to get you started. And if you already had the party, well, then you're even more ahead. Now, two things, everybody, as we're wrapping this up. Number one is that in the comments, you're going to find a form, a survey that we're going to ask you to fill out based on what you just heard. You're just going to give us your feedback, answer the questions, and that's what's going to enter you into the prize for this particular live. So what is the prize, you ask? You're going to have a choice of two options, and I'm basing this on the feedback from the live last night. If you are the winner of this free jewels night, you are going to get to either pick the impression bracelet of your choice.
Love them.
Which then and if you end up joining, that'll be 2 impression bracelets. But you can pick the impression bracelet of your choice, or the necklace Jamie has on, the Esme necklace. Not yours, Jamie. I have one extra, not to worry. So if you're the prize winner, you're going to tell me if you either want an impression bracelet or an Esme. If you're the winner, what are you going to pick? Now, I have another big announcement, though. I wanted to add on a really great extra prize for those that are wanting to join us, as well as taking part in this awesome event with us. So here's what we're going to do. I am also going to be including into our grand prizes 5 starter kits for those of you that are wanting to try Park Lane. So 5 of you are going to win the $99 kit, so that if you do want to try the business, I'm even removing that obstacle for you, and you do not have to pay the $99. If that's something that you want to win, please put kit prize in the comments so that we know that you are somebody that needs to be entered into that raffle. I think that's it, Jamie. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. Absolutely.
Well, this was so fun. Thanks for doing this with me.
Yeah, of course. Anytime.
Well, we really look forward to, and if I did miss any more specific questions, I tried to take a look. I think we got them, right, Jamie?
Yeah, I think you did.
In case we missed any, though, I promise we will come back. I'm going to go through the comments and, double check. Of course, your stylist can also follow up with questions. And grand prize raffles will all be on Wednesday. So that's going to include all the regular grand prizes. It's going to include the assorted other giveaways throughout the event, as well as our 5 $99 kits of your $500 worth of jewelry. So
amazing.
Bye. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining. Don't forget to fill out the survey. That's what gets you into the raffle for the impression bracelet or the Esme. All right, everyone. Have a great rest of the night. Thanks so much.
Bye.